Hi everyone, this is Mighty here. Today I am going to show you how to build chatbot using Gemini. To integrate this project I use Streamlit. So Streamlit is basically Python framework that you can create a web app just few line of code. So let's get started. So first of all you need to go on my GitHub repo. That repository I already created for this project. I uploaded the file that needed for this project. So here you can see there have two files. One is app.py, that is basically main file, and second one is the requirement.txt file. You need to download this zip file in your system. Guys, don't worry, I will provide this link in description box. You can access this repository. So first you need to download this zip file in your system. So you can see that already downloaded this zip file, and you need to unzip this file. So unzip this file, so extract this file. Okay, yeah, I just copy this folder and just want to and put this in my desktop. So that folder, right? So then go on VS Code ID. You can use other ID, but I use VS Code for this project. So there, open the folder. So I have this folder in desktop. So that folder, okay. Select this folder. So here you can see that this folder is already open, and here you can see there have two files. One is app.py, the second one is requirement.txt. So here you can see in requirement.txt there have three dependency that needed for this project. One is Streamlit, basically that is the framework that we can build this project, and second one is Streamlit chat, that is the some dependency of this Streamlit. So basically there in this Streamlit chat we can interact with user, and those chat history and those kind of stuff we can handle. And third one is Google generative AI, that is basically Google generative AI model that you can use this Gemini model. So just open the terminal. So new terminal. So here first of all you need to install this dependency in your system by requirement.txt file. So you need to write if install dash r requirement.txt. Just enter, and you can see that already satisfied, the dependency already installed in my system. So it's installing. Okay, it's done. And then go to the main file, main app.py file. So in this app.py file, here you can see that the code of the project app. So here I will explain each of the code line by line. So here we imported this dependency or package for the project. So here you can see that we import the Streamlit as st Streamlit, then import the Google.generative AI as genai, right? Then comes to the LLM part. So in LLM part we have to configure the API key. So how can you get this Google API key? You can get this Google API key from aistudio.google.com. Here you can get the API key of the Gemini. So here you can see that the left top corner, that get API key. Just click on get API key. So here you can see the option that create API key. So just click on the create API key, and there you can see that give me any name, that my first project. So here just click on the create API key. So here you can see Google will generate automatically the API key. So it takes some time. Yeah, it's completed. So you need to copy this API key to use this in your project. So here just paste this API key for the project. So here I have to configure my API key. So first of all we have to put this Google API key in our in my environment. So I just write the os dot environment. Here I give the name is Google API key, right? So then comes to the configure genai configure part. Here I configure generative AI, Google generative AI, by using API key that already have in environment name Google API key. So here you can see os.environ. So here I give the name of the API key. So here Google API key, right? So by this we can configure the API key. Next comes to the Streamlit main app. So here you can see that I put the title of the project is Streamlit chatbot. Okay, so let's run this project. Then I will show you each of the code line by line. So just write Streamlit run the file name app. So app.py. So just enter it. You can see that a Streamlit app is running in localhost 8501. So let me, okay, you can see that we give the title is chatbot. So we use st.title, and then we give user option that user can select multiple model. So I give this option just by using st.select box. So here you can see that choose the model. Here I give the two model that user can choose. If you want, you can put multiple model like Gemini Pro, Provision, and Gemini Mini. So those model you can use it. But for now, I use only two model, right? So here user can select the model by their choice, and then comes to the initialization part of the generative AI model based on the user selection. So here I used one annotation st.cache resource. So that is basically do that if I rerun this project, it will catch the resource of the project and it will save it. And here I create one function name is get model. Here I give the parameter of model name. So here basically I give the parameter name model name. So here I give tell generative AI that that is my model name that you are gonna use. So here I configure genai.generative model. Here I put the name is the model name that I got from this function, and I return this model, and then we call this model name model, right? So in model option user select the model, and in get model function this model option will go and it will return the model name called model, right? Then comes to the initialization part of the chat history. Here we initialize a chat history as a null. So first of all, the chat history is null. There have no message in the system. So I write the if message not in st.session state. If in session state, if there have no message, then we initialize the st.session message become null. Then comes to the display chat message from the history on app rerun. When the app will run, it will save the message and it will show the result. And for that I use the one, I run one loop, and inside the loop I just print this message based upon the role and the content. And then comes to the react to the user input. So basically in this loop we just react by the user input. So in first of all you can see that what is up there have a one input, that st.chat input. So that is basically st.chat input. If there have prompt, if I put any prompt hi, it will go on this st.chat message. So here that user select, so here basically display the user message in chat from the message container, right? So here you can see that I is representing, and then comes to the response part. Here it is a response part that generate content, and I give the prompt by the user. So here user is giving the prompt, and prompt goes to the generate content, and based upon the model response, the response will be print on st.markdown, that response dot text. So here you can see that st.markdown response.text is printed. So then st.session.message append, here the message is saved. So that is how this system works, this code works. So let me ask one more question, that what is LLM? So just enter it. So you can see that Gemini giving me response, and it will save the previous result, and you can change the model like Gemini 1.5 Pro. So let me ask one more question, what is AI? So it's running. So here you can see that artificial intelligence, what is AI, it giving me the right answer. So that is how you can use Gemini LLM model in your system, and you can integrate this LLM model into the chatbot.